you can't ignore. Get 0% financing for 60 months and save $1,000 on the 2020 Rogue.
Bryant. The NTSB is now on the scene of the chopper crash that killed the basketball legend, his daughter, and 7 others. What we're learning tonight about the moment the helicopter went down. You will hear the audio and when the chopper goes off radar. What we now know about the pilot, the other passengers on board. And this evening, Kobe Bryant, in his own words, how he wanted to be remembered. The other major news this Monday night, the bombshell development, the book by former National Security Advisor John Bolton. In it, Bolton reportedly claims President Trump personally told him he wanted to continue freezing aid until Ukraine investigated the president's rivals. Tonight, key Republicans on the Hill and what they're now saying about witnesses. Could this upend the trial? President Trump weighing in on John Bolton, too. The new fears tonight involving the coronavirus. Here in the U.S., more than 100 suspected cases now in 26 states. And in China tonight, more than 80 dead, and now the effort to get Americans out. The U.S. military plane crash tonight, Martha Raddatz standing by. The deadly fire, the horrific images, 35 boats up in flames, many of them houseboats tied to a dock, at least 8 dead. Here in New York City tonight, federal prosecutors say they want to talk to Prince Andrew in the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. And on the 75th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz, we are just back tonight, documenting the journey from the U.S. back to Auschwitz for so many of the children who survived. What we found when we got there, and their powerful message, right here tonight.
This is ABC World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening, and it's great to start another week with all of you at home. And we begin tonight with new reporting here after the awful news that basketball legend Kobe Bryant was killed in a helicopter crash along with 8 others. Tonight, we've learned their stories, too. The news broke on Sunday, the untimely death of the sports legend, who was flying to a youth basketball game with his 13-year-old daughter and 7 others. No one survived. We have learned the helicopter was flying in fog that had grounded other helicopters. The sheriff's department was not flying. Tonight, the audio and the moment the helicopter goes off radar. The NTSB and FBI are on the scene tonight, and ABC's chief national affairs correspondent Tom Llamas leads us off tonight from California.
Tonight, the NTSB, with help from the FBI, combing the scene of that deadly helicopter crash that killed NBA superstar Kobe Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter Gianna, and 7 other people. The weather Sunday morning bad enough that police departments did not fly their own helicopters, but Bryant's took off in heavy fog. How thick was that fog?
It was thick. Imagine jumping into a pool filled with milk and opening your eyes.
Scott Dalen witnessed the crash. You can hear the helicopter and you can't see anything.
I can't see anything. Hearing the helicopter, all of a sudden the helicopter's immediately above me. I can hear it, but I can't see it.
Tonight, we're learning the identity of the pilot, Ara Zobayan, who, according to the company that trained him, had been flying for 20 years. According to authorities, Bryant's chopper departs Orange County for Thousand Oaks at 9:06 a.m., heading to his daughter's basketball game. At 9:20, the aircraft circles near Burbank in a holding pattern.
He's been holding for about 15 minutes.
At 9:44, eyewitnesses report hearing a helicopter flying very low. Air traffic controllers inform the pilot they can't detect him on radar.
2 Echo X-ray, you're still too low level for flight following at this time.
Data shows that seconds prior to impact, the aircraft rapidly accelerated, slamming into a canyon near Calabasas at 9:45 a.m. Among those killed, John Altobelli, a baseball coach, his wife Carrie, and their 13-year-old daughter Alyssa. Also on board, Christina Mauser, an assistant basketball coach and mother of 3.
How do you tell a child their mommy's no longer with us?
For years, Bryant regularly commuted by helicopter to avoid LA traffic and have more time with his family. He spoke about it in 2018.
I had to figure out a way where I could still train and focus on the craft, but still not compromise family time. And so that's when I looked into helicopters and be able to get down and back in 15 minutes.
At this time, we ask that you please rise.
The shock of the tragedy quickly spreading across the globe. NBA players openly weeping during pregame tributes.
They're going to take a 24-second violation in honor of number 24.
This guy was like a Pied Piper. People would follow him everywhere just to look at him, to touch him, for him to say hello. For me, this is a god-awful day.
And Tom, this is being felt by so many, and the NBA just announcing before we came on the air that the Lakers-Clippers game scheduled for tomorrow night has now been postponed.
That's right, David. The league saying they made that decision out of deep respect for the Lakers, which are deeply mourning this tragic loss. And David, we have to remember this investigation is just getting started along with the recovery effort. It could take days, if not weeks, because of the steep terrain to get up there and figure out what exactly happened. David?
All right, Tom Llamas leading us off. Tom, thank you. And Kobe Bryant's death is deeply affecting his fans, his colleagues, people really around the world. This image outside Staples Stadium, the Lakers' home, of course, tributes at the Grammy Awards right there inside Staples Stadium. A moment of silence at last night's NBA game in Orlando. Players hugging at the Raptors-Spurs game, and of course the children feeling the grief. Later tonight, hear Kobe Bryant on family and on how he wanted to be remembered. But we move on to the other news tonight and to that bombshell report involving former National Security Advisor John Bolton and President Trump. Will it upend the impeachment trial? Will it lead to witnesses? The New York Times first reporting on a draft of a new book by Bolton, and in it, Bolton claims the president told him withholding aid to Ukraine was tied to investigations into Joe Biden. Tonight, the president responding and what senators are now saying about possible witnesses at the trial. Mary Bruce on the Hill again tonight.
Sir, how are you doing today?
The president's former national security advisor, John Bolton, smiling and waving to cameras this morning after upending the impeachment proceedings.
Do you have any evidence of your claims, sir?
According to the New York Times, Bolton writes in his upcoming book that President Trump personally told him he wanted to continue freezing nearly $400 million in security aid until Ukraine helped to investigate his rivals, including Joe Biden. It directly contradicts what the president's defense team has been arguing.
There was no connection between security assistance and investigations.
The president's lawyers today never once mentioning Bolton. But the president tweeting, "I never told John Bolton that the aid to Ukraine was tied to investigations into Democrats, including the Bidens." If John Bolton said this, it was only to sell a book.
Does this increase the chances he can be called to testify?
Well, I haven't seen a manuscript, but I can tell you nothing was ever said to John Bolton, but I have not seen a manuscript.
Bolton's reported first-hand account is sending a seismic shock through Capitol Hill, where senators will have to decide whether to allow him as a witness.
It's pretty fair to say that John Bolton has a relevant testimony to provide to those of us who are sitting in impartial justice.
And Senator Mitt Romney says it's increasingly likely that other Republicans will join him.
The reporting on John Bolton strengthens the case for witnesses.
But the president's lawyers argue senators should focus on the evidence from the House investigation and nothing more.
We deal with transcript evidence. We deal with publicly available information. We do not deal with speculation.
And Mary, you're learning tonight they're now preparing for the possibility of a trial with witnesses, the president's team.
David, sources tell us that tonight the president's team is preparing for the very real possibility that Bolton may be called to testify and that they are ready to fight it in court. David.
All right, Mary Bruce tonight. Mary, thank you. And now to the deadly coronavirus and the cases right here in the U.S. The CDC tonight reporting 5 confirmed cases and 110 people, suspected cases, under investigation tonight now in 26 states. In China, nearly 3,000 sick and more than 80 dead. The U.S. now organizing a charter flight on Wednesday for Americans trapped in Wuhan. Fears about the spread of the virus sending markets tumbling around the world, the Dow falling 455 points, its worst day since October. We turn next tonight to one of the darkest moments in history. Today marks 75 years since the liberation of Auschwitz. We have spent weeks documenting Americans who survived the Holocaust as they prepared to go back. And over the weekend, it was an honor and privilege to travel back with them. For some, their first trip, and many told me, likely their last. And what we saw when we got there. Tonight here, the children of Auschwitz.
75 years later, the stories from inside this gate are no less haunting. The electric fences still standing from one of the world's darkest times, when families and children were lined up, brought here by the Nazis. In this piece of video, some of the youngest faces, the survivors, and we wanted to find them.
My name is Tova Friedman. I was 5.5 when I arrived to Auschwitz.
My name is Michael Bornstein, and I was 4 years old.
I was 13 years old when my family and I arrived in Auschwitz.
I was 11 when I arrived in Auschwitz.
I'm Claire Hyman. I was 18 years old.
My name is David Marks. I was 16.
My name is Lois Flemholtz. I was 16 when we came to Auschwitz.
For 75 years, they have quietly made new lives all over America, devoted to their jobs, to their families, to their history. More than 1.1 million people were killed by the Nazis in Auschwitz. Nearly 1 million were Jews.
This is me. I'm 6.5.
Tova is on the far left.
You're pointing to your number here.
Yes.
Tova's mother, like so many others, tried to protect her daughter in the face of such evil.
Your mother never lied to you.
Never lied to me. From the very moment that I could understand, maybe I was 3 or 4 years old, she told me what's going on.
She was doing it to protect you.
She was doing it to protect me. In fact, when I see a German coming towards me, I am supposed to move to the side, give him right of way. Never, never, she said to me, face a soldier and see no eye contact. Don't look into his eyes. That's what she told me.
She remembers the day, what her parents said.
We're going to Auschwitz. The trains were waiting. The cattle cars were waiting. The noise was impossible, the screaming of the people, crying. People knew where they were going.
And when they arrive at Auschwitz, she steps off the train. Soon, they are told to undress. Her mother, again, telling the truth.
She said to me, if we're not perfect, she pointed to the crematorium. There was smoke. And I knew what she meant. I got undressed, and I remember I'm saying to her, how am I, Mom? How do I look? She says, you look great. She said, you'll be okay.
Mother and daughter are separated. So few children survived, but the ones who did describe the same thing. Irene Weiss, on the far left, a scarf around her head. Her family brought in a cattle car, too.
All of a sudden, the crowd moved, and we were up.
Her family was next.
Separation was like in 10 seconds. My mother and 2 little boys were immediately sent one way, and I suddenly realized that something very terrible happened to our family.
She would never see her mother again, and she watched as women and children were sent to the gas chamber.
The horrible, blood-curdling screaming and praying, and I blocked my ears with my fingers because of the incredible anguish. And soon it was quiet, and within a very short time, I could hear the train, the next train, and the next train.
We want to see, when are we going to see our mothers? We want to see our mothers.
Lois Flamholz pleaded for her mother, too.
She says, oh, you want to see your mothers? You see the smoke over there? That's where your mothers are.
They all went to the right, and they sent me to the left. I never saw the family again. It was everything in a rush. Each officer had a cane in his hand, and he said, mach das laus, make it fast. It was shocking that all of a sudden you see that you are alone, and just before you were with your parents. I never cried. There was nobody to cry to.
Tova's tears were silent, too, and she remembers getting the tattoo.
What's your name? I gave her my name. She says, that's not your name anymore. Your name is 27,633. And she said, you have to memorize it. If you don't answer to this, you'll be shot.
And to this day, you remember the number, 27,000.
Yes. My number was A6236.
This is my number A17454.
Peter Samoji remembers arriving, too. He's on the left. He was a twin, which meant there was a new kind of horror. Dr. Josef Mengele conducting experiments on the children. They would ask for twins.
Asking for twins. First, my mother didn't know what to say, so she didn't say a word. Second,